Alvarez, John Ryder. Pretty good fight. Um, John Ryder surprised me. I thought John Ryder would get stopped. I said between the 8th and 10th round. He proved me wrong. John Ryder made it to the 12th and final bell, 12th and final round. Pretty good fight. Canelo, to me, looked like he was like a little slowed down. He ain't look the same. He ain't had what'd you say? I don't know. Something was missing. He looked like he just was trying to go in there and slow John Ryder down, knock him out. It looked like he respected John Ryder a lot early on. Started real slow, trying to see how John Ryder was going to approach him. I like the body attack. Not a real vicious body attack early, but you know what I mean. The first round seemed like he kind of like he let John Ryder get off a little bit just to see what he was coming with. He started dumping that overhand like the third round. Found home with that. Ended up knocking John Ryder down with a 1-2 down the middle in the fifth round. Busted him up real good. But John Ryder, one thing he is tough. And he definitely showed me a little bit different style. You know what I mean? But you could tell that John Ryder is not used to people pressing him. I mean, he used to doing the pressing, so that I saw was bothering him a little bit. But Canelo just, I don't know, man. Canelo just looked a little slowed down. He don't look the same. You know what I mean? All the shit he picked up with the boxing, moving his head, boxing behind his jab, using his speed to set up his power, I wasn't seeing a lot of that. He's walking in the shit. I mean, he got caught with a few shots here and there. Nothing real crazy meaningful to hurt him, but, you know, it was just, I don't know. It was a good fight, but it was kind of a slow fight. It was kind of boring too at the same time. But you know what I mean? I think we definitely need to see Benavidez or Boo Boo Andre in there with Canelo Alvarez next. I do like Canelo at 168. I don't like seeing him higher than that. Shanard Hawkins was popping. What's going on? Sorry, y'all, I'm a little bit late. I had a nice little fish platter I had to knock down. He didn't show out to me after the knockdown. John Ryder fought a lot better. And if Canelo was 100% healthy, it wasn't impressive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially for him to get the knockdown in the 5th round and then for him to make it all the way to the 12th, it was like, I don't know. Canelo, it was like his killer instinct wasn't there. I mean, he was trying to hurt him with some shots, but it just wasn't. What's going on? What's up, Gus? But it wasn't what we was used to when we watched Canelo. 63 fights. Father Thomas caught up to Canelo. He's not old, but he's got a lot of mileage. And that's exactly where I was going to go with this. I think the fights is catching up with him for sure. Because what is he, 33? At 33, he's not that old, but you could tell he's been through a lot. You could tell his body been through a lot. He wasn't really using his legs too much. He was just, he was just passing time, trying to just land a good shot, and hopefully he get John Ryder up out of there. But John Ryder, one thing he did was, like I said, he proved me wrong. He's definitely tough. He's definitely game. And it's not that I didn't think he was. I just didn't think he would last until the 12th round. He definitely slowing down a bit. Yeah. I think you should stay away from Bivol. To be 100% honest, stay away from Bivol. Leave Bivol alone. Don't go in there fucking with Bivol. But then again, Bivol might be a better fight than one of the young guns. Boo Boo Andre, I don't think he had a punch for Canelo, the punching power, but he has that aqua movement, aqua style to fuck around and beat Canelo. David Benavidez has everything that Canelo was looking for. So it's like tough to call. Defense has been declining these last couple fights. Facts, but he want the smoke. Yeah, if you want the smoke, you got to get it. But if it was me, leave that boy alone. Bivol was going to end his career in September. Yeah, if they fight in September at 168, Bivol definitely gonna get him out. I don't see Canelo beating the top guys anymore, unless the judges bless him. Canelo looking for that get back with Bivol. Yeah, that's the name that keep popping up. I mean, he might as well make it happen, but I wouldn't fuck with Bivol. Not with him looking like that. He ain't beating David Benavidez if he looking like that. No, he definitely not been beating Benavidez looking like that for sure. I agree. Like my man said earlier, the wear and tear is catching up. In order to beat Bivol, I don't think you can beat Bivol. I don't think it's nothing you could do to get him to beat Bivol unless he knock Bivol out. That's the only thing that I think can happen. He got to knock Bivol out. Bivol, I feel like is too much of a complete fighter to just go in there and try to come up with a game plan about, oh yeah, we're gonna beat him this time. Bivol showed that it's nothing that Canelo do that bothers him. So right then and there, because he has the size advantage, he has the smarts, he has the punch. Not the punch to knock Canelo out, but to make him respect him. You know what I mean? Anybody can knock somebody out, but he has that power to make him, to make him respect him. So I just think he should leave Bivol alone, to be honest. Don't even fuck with Bivol. Canelo has avoided other mandatories that were better than this guy. I believe that too. Back again for another joint. What's the deal? Deal TV, what's popping? Samaj Harris, what's popping? Who would you favor, Benavidez versus Bivol? I don't know, man. That'd be a great fight, though. Now, I think them two should definitely get it in. I think he ain't on that juice no more. He looked like he was on that shit. Morrell versus Benavidez is probably the best fight in the division. Action-wise, it is. It is. Let's get the likes up, fellas. I appreciate you so much. For all those tapping in, please go ahead and take a second to hit the like button. Go ahead and touch that like button. It doesn't hurt. What can Canelo do to improve his level of stamina? I don't know. I think like my man said earlier, I don't think it's the fact that he's getting old. It's just the wear and tear from all the fights. He really just slowing down. And that's what happens with great fighters, man. We watch them because they don't want to quit. He had made a statement like if he lost to John Ryder, he would stop. But great fighters always want to fight. So we might, I don't know. I don't know if they allow him to get real bad, like for it to get real bad in there for him. But you definitely watching Canelo slow down for sure. You think Boo Boo Andre will get David Benavidez next? I hope he does. And then the winner should get Canelo. That's a great matchup. Canelo was landing. He just wasn't hurting like how they used to. Yeah, but John Ryder's a sturdy guy, man. Sturdy guy. And he was bringing some head movement to the table. The reason I had John Ryder getting stopped is because all the fights I seen with John Ryder, he did not move his head. But he definitely respect Canelo enough to move his head last night and made it through the rounds. Canelo was landing. Do you think it's the wear and tear or Canelo just isn't hungry anymore? I think it's both. I think it's the wear and tear and I think the hunger. Haas Boxing, what's up? What's going on? Shout out to everybody tapping in, man. I appreciate all y'all for tapping in, man, showing love. I mean, it is Sunday. Y'all could be sitting there eating Sunday dinner, watching sports, but y'all came to fuck with me, so I appreciate y'all for sure. For Charlo too. But I ain't gonna lie. After watching him last night I rewatched it again today, he could fuck around and lose to any of them guys. I hope Charlo gets the fight. David losing the belt on the scale. Partially why he hasn't got that fight yet. Yeah, but that's David. But David Benavidez, he's so young, man. He gonna be right back at the titles. thoughts on David Morrell? Can he bear Benavidez? That's the big question for David Morrell, because David Morrell is wiping everybody else out. Anybody else they give him, he beating the shit out of him. So it's only gonna take like a Benavidez or Charlo or Boo Boo Andre. It's only gonna take a guy like that for us to see what level he's actually on. How you think Canelo's career will be remembered? All time great. Or just a Hall of Famer. Of course, they're gonna boost him to be a all time great, because he came up from 47. I think when he was younger, he was fighting at like 40 before he hit America. Then when he hit America, he was at 47, 54, 60, 68, 75. So to go all the way up to light heavyweight and beat Kovalev, wins like that definitely could make him a great. Danny Garcia got a very tough fight coming up with Lara. They made it official. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting fight. Charlo doesn't seem mentally ready after watching him on I Am Athlete. Yeah, I gotta check that out. John Ryder is just tough as hell. Stood tall with that broken nose and that clean knockdown to go the distance. Real shit. That was a crushing shot too. I think his nose was broke immediately. What's up? What's up, Greg? Shout out from California, brother. Love your content with your kin, brother. Appreciate your knowledge, brother. Been a Mexican American fan of boxing, brother. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Fernando. Salvador. Appreciate you, bro. Real Greg, you think Eddie Hearn's undercards be trash, or it's just me? Them Jones be dookie. Them Jones be ass cheeks. I don't know who be matching them cards up, but them Jones be ass cheeks. I ain't gonna lie. And not all the time, but most of the time. Canelo needs to choose his next opponent wisely, because seeing how he was last night makes me think he gets KO facing Benavidez, Morrell, Charlo. That's what I'm saying. He definitely slowing down, and it could get bad for him, and he going in there fucking with them young bulls, man. The Danny fight will be great. Yeah, it will. Yo, G, what's up with them saying Boots turn Mean Machine down? That was just talk. That don't even make sense. Why wouldn't Boots fight Mean Machine? How they got all these bums on the list, but Boots 29 or 30 and 0, and they on them, they scared of that, man. Boots gonna get his day. I think Boots' day is coming soon, pretty soon. No shit. I think this year Boots, he will get his just due. Ryder was second guessing himself. That's why he lost. He let Canelo punch on him. That's true too, Mike Jones. Victor Lewis, shout out to Regis on signing with Matchroom. He should smack Rolly up after Rolly wins that belt. I think with Regis Prograis signing to Matchroom was definitely a good move as well, because with him and Richard Hitchison will be a really good fight. And you still got Montana Love over there. Got some good fights over there, for sure. One 140 popping anyway. Oh, that's the buffer? Got my man over there. Yeah, him and Hitchens will be a good joint. Shout out to my man, the buffer. Fuck what y'all talking about. G, how do you see Haney versus Lomo fight? Hey, Gus, I see that being a great chess match for about 5 rounds. And then honestly, I think the youth will take over for Devin Haney. And I think he'll start to pull off behind that jab. I don't think he's going to beat the shit out of Lomachenko. I don't think that. But I think he's going to outpoint him for sure. Man, Rolly about to act a damn fool when he win that world title. Rolly fighting for a joint at 40, right? Is Rolly going up to 140? Canelo should have did what Floyd did and retired temporarily for a year or two. I see now why some fighters fight once, maybe twice a year, and not multiple times. Canelo just got a lot of fights, man. Y'all gotta remember when dude came over here, he was already like 29-0 from turning pro at like 15. So he just got a lot of rumbles, man. Cause he had like 60 plus fights. Got a lot of fights. Monty Brown. No, he fucked him up. He did some good shit to him, but Monty, like you keep like Monty, be real. If if that would have been maybe a couple years ago, he would have stopped John Ryder. He should have stopped John Ryder, to be honest. I had him stopping John Ryder, but John Ryder tough as shit. When I find your barber, I'm gonna get on him for doing you like that. Shit, my shit. You gotta remember, bro. I'm 36, bro. My shit cool, cousin. You trying to say my cut fucked up? Tripping. I'm 36 years old, man. Lomo Haney, a technical fight. Both great boxers, technique in the ring. Yeah. Rolly fighting at 140. Yeah, that's gonna be a good joint. Coach, how do you see a Jihad Tucker versus Xander Zayas? That's tough. Xander Zayas, I think Xander Zayas might win that one. Jihad Tucker is tough as shit, but too tough. He take too many big shots. I'm gonna be honest. But then again, I can't say that. I don't know, because they two young men and they gonna definitely brawl it out. But I might lean towards Xander Zayas. I ain't gonna lie. It's like a 60-40 Xander right now. 60-40 Xander. That'd be a tough ass fight. I hope they fight too. That's a good fight. Canelo was looking for that KO and it was just way too obvious for Lewis. Yeah, but he was like struggling getting it done. That's what I'm saying. He getting older. The wear and tear. Haney going to need more than just a jab to beat Lomo. Vasily is going to take it away. Yeah, but Vasily legs ain't what they once was. That's why I said that. And I said behind the jab, he gonna definitely need more. But the jab is what's gonna set everything up. Do you know when Boots will fight? I think Boots probably fight like July. Also, him and Charlo's are the same age. Yeah, but he got way more fights than them dudes, man. Canelo trainer said all black fighters have is a jab and run around the ring. No, that's just his opinion, man. That's his opinion. I mean, because you got to remember, he cooked Canelo. He cooked Canelo, so he don't really believe that. That's just some shit he said. He don't really believe that. How about Jermaine Ortiz and Shakur Stevenson, Coach Greg? I like that fight for Shakur. I like that fight as well, and I think that would definitely be a good fight. I think Jermaine Ortiz, he bring everything to the table that a fighter need. You know what I mean? Only thing though with Jermaine Ortiz, he wasn't really groomed to really win a championship, because if he was, he would have. But he tough as nails. He can box. He can bang. He could do it all. I think that'd be a great fight. Yeah, Haney will need to get in his bag to beat Lomo. He's going to have to fight, not just box. Might have to brawl for a bit, which leaves him open Lomo's power. It's going to be a good fight. Tio versus Josh Taylor, who you got? I'm leaning towards Josh Taylor because Josh Taylor seems to be more focused. I mean, real good boxer, real good puncher. You know what I mean? Not sweet at all. Tio's tough as hell. We know that. But, you know what I mean? We ain't really see Tio when somebody really putting him under some real fire. I think this is the first time he's going to be really in there up under some real fire. Yo, what's going on in the cruiserweight division? Does it even exist anymore? Hey, on a smaller scale, it does. What you think about Jermaine Ortiz? I like Jermaine Ortiz a lot. I think he can fight. Coach Calvin Ford versus Coach Bullet. Who you got? I don't know. That'll be a good fight too. The boy Bullet, he dealing with the goofy muscles. You know what I mean? Calvin Ford, slim ball. I don't know. That'd be a good fight. Ortiz gets stopped by Shakur in 10. I don't think Shakur stopped Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz. I don't know. What's good? I DM you, Miles Austin. What's popping? What's going on? You DM me when? Today? Greg, who's the top 3 hardest punchers you ever seen, regardless of weight class? The top 3 punchers, of course, Deontay Wilder, of course, Mike Tyson, and probably be like Tommy Hearns or some shit. Tommy Hearns, Mike Tyson, and Deontay Wilder. That's my whole thing. He He got beat by old Floyd that never been. That to me just amp him up because Canelo cash cow. Yeah. Have you heard anything about Andy Cruz signing with Matchroom? I don't really know just yet. I heard somebody actually hit me up and was talking about that, but I don't really know too much about Andy Cruz. I know about him from the amateurs, but I don't know really what he got going on. I ain't been seeing no articles and nothing, Josh Taylor. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been looking him up neither. So I ain't gonna lie, Josh Taylor not gonna play with T.O. Sure, Calvin smack and bullet up. Is Tank the face now? Is Tank the face now over Canelo? People didn't even. People didn't. My bad, y'all. People didn't even know he was fighting last night. Yeah, I think Tank gives the face. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't trying to say that because I'm playing favorites and nothing like that. Yeah, I think he is on my way to work, but it's about 75 people on here, and it's five. Like, hit the thumbs up for G. I'm out. Samaj Harris said, "Go ahead and hit that like button, man. Stop acting like y'all scared to hit that like button." In my opinion, I feel like Canelo Bivol 2 going to have the same outcome, and Canelo going to retire afterwards. Yeah, I think he going to beat him up, bro. Yeah, I sent you a flyer. Yeah, I remember Julian the Hawk Jackson was a hard hitting motherfucker. Yeah, Julian Jackson for sure. I agree. Canelo does retire after his rematch with Bivol. I'm telling you, he better leave Bivol alone. But I understand wanting that win, wanting to fight Bivol and get that win. But yeah, I got Noble, Jabril Noble for sure. My phone keep falling and shit. I gotta ask, maybe I was wrong, but has Tank ever fought another black American fighter? He fights mostly Latinos. I know early in his career he did, but as of lately, yeah. But you gotta remember, it's a lot of Latinos in the division too. It's a lot of Latinos in the smaller divisions. So that's gonna happen. They call him the face for beating Ryan Garcia. No, not for not. I don't think they calling him the face for beating Ryan Garcia. I think he the face of boxing because when Tank fights, people tune in, and the reason you tune in is because you know you're gonna see an exciting fight, and 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be a knockout. I think he's becoming the face because of the power. I don't think it's because you know what I mean him beating Ryan Garcia. If Teal wins big, how do? What you mean? How do what? John Schwartz. Bivol is going to smack Canelo up, and the fact that Canelo has been chasing that fight is what causes him to retire. Just hit a wall he can't break through. Yeah. Clarissa Shields versus Hannah Gabriels too. Who you got? Great fight. I think that fight gonna be like the first one. The only thing though, if Hannah Gabriels gets the knockdown again, she gotta keep the pressure up. But I think that fight gonna be action packed like the first one because they fight like they hate each other. And I know it's all love, but Hannah Gabriel's a beast. Does Jamar Charlo still have that 160 title? I don't know, to be honest. That makes sense. Tank is must watch TV. Yeah, that's why. If you ask me, that's why Tank is the face. Cause when you say Tank Davis, everybody like, oh shit, who next? And then we might be mad about who he fighting, but for real, we gonna watch because Young Bull getting them knockouts. Everybody want to see knockouts, and it's not so much they want to see knockouts. They want to see it at a higher level. If Teal wins big, how much better will Prograde be versus Teal? Oh, all right, yeah, that would be a great fight. That's gonna be a great fight anyway, but yeah, people would definitely be looking forward to that. Looking forward for that fight. Raymond Willis, bless you, my brother. I appreciate that. What I believe Tanks has is a great fan base, no matter what ethnicity is out there. Knowing it's a great night of boxing, brother. That's what I'm saying. Tank just one of them guys, man. He just one of them guys. You know you're getting some action. Everybody said that. Oh, if Caleb Plant was a bit more durable, he didn't gas out against Canelo later on. See what that be? Yeah, Caleb Plant, man, he be breaking my heart, bro, cause he got real good skills, man. Real good skills, man. He don't be believing in himself. I feel like Ford versus Foster. What Ford? Raymond Ford versus Oshaki Foster. That fight. Shaki at 130 though. Ford at 26. Shields versus Wolf. Prime for prime. And Wolf had that big punch, man. So I ain't even gonna lie. She might have hurt Clarissa Shields. I don't know. Clarissa Shields got the hand speed, the output. I don't know. That would be a great fight. What's going on, Michael Jones? Hey, Mike, what's up with you? Mexican fans be forgetting Canelo got popped for PEDs. Tank a clean fighter. What's good, G? Not to keep messing. Not to keep messing. Not to keep mess going. Who was online? People coming. Oh, some I don't know the bull name, bro. I really don't. I swear to God, bro. When he made this video, if you go back to that video on YSM, somebody posted the video. But the video that the bull made, that was the first I ever seen this guy. I don't know this guy. He was. Will we get Shushu versus Abdullah? I don't think that fight gonna happen too soon if it do, because Abdullah like 30, 35, Shushu at 26. But that'll be a great fight. I think the same Shakur gonna have no room for. The same Shakur gonna have no room for. No room for what? Damone Daniels, what's up with you? Shakur wouldn't have any room for error against Tank. Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel the same way. And Wolf was a beast, bro. Shushu beats Abdullah. That's a bold statement. That's a bold statement. I like that fight. Greg, I know it's early, but is Keyshawn Davis the goods in your eyes? I believe he is, because, see, people don't understand, like, when you reach the Olympic level in boxing, you are seeing the best fighters in the world, even though it's only 3-round fights. You know what I mean? But it's top level. So when you turn in pro and the game slows down and you getting more time to punch on these dudes, you only just getting better. You know what I mean? Keyshawn, people don't like to give him his props because he talk a lot. And I understand that, but he backing it up too. Because you got to remember, he only at like 9-0 right now. He fighting some real good fights. Let's keep it a buck, G. I know it's somewhat 50-50, Bud Spence, and why I picked one. No, I already said I already think Bud will win that fight. I do think it's a 50-50 fight, but I think Bud will come out on top, to be honest. I really think Bud could beat Earl Spence. He gave you the major pain, John. They're trying to say you killed my head. Barbie, cool, man. That's probably because I don't get all the extra shit done in my line. I don't like razors and shit. I don't touch my head with no razor and all that. I keep my shit basic, cousin. He said the major pain. Canelo versus David Benavidez. Who you got? I gotta go with Benavidez after what I saw last night. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hearing Alicia Baumgartner is heading in the D on July 15th. She's going to be fighting Christina. Oh, that's that French girl, Lintadal or something. Her said that she wants to make her tank female boxing. It's possible. Baumgartner can rumble. I got faith in Shorty. Elijah Garcia. Elijah Garcia versus Trayvon Marshall. Elijah Garcia. I heard that name recently. But I ain't gonna lie. Trayvon Marshall is an animal, bro. But I heard about Elijah Garcia. Who's got your attention at middleweight? At middleweight. I can't lie. I don't know. I don't know right now. I'm hearing that Jamel Charlo might go up to middleweight after his next fight. So we'll see what happens. Keyshawn got that dog in for sure. He got power. Shushu is my favorite. AB is still a problem though. AB gonna always be AB, man. Ashton Sill versus Schofield. I'm picking Ashton versus Schofield. I think Ashton too big for Schofield. They sleep on Bud too. Yeah, G to go. I appreciate that. Chuck, I appreciate that, bro. Make sure I hit that like button and fuck with me. I don't know what that means, but hit the like button. Break down Cool Boy next opponent fight. How does it go? I think Cool Boy and Inoue is going to be an interesting fight because we used to seeing Inoue having his way with guys and doing what he want. I think when he get in there with Cool Boy after 3 or 4 rounds, he realized he can't do what he want. Then we'll really find out what kind of fighter Inoue is. This fight to me is not so much pressure on Cool Boy because we seen him in tough fights, like crazy fights. So anyway, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but I think anyway gonna have to really prove itself. I don't think it's gonna be Cool Boy having to prove itself. I think Cool Boy gonna beat him up, but I think it's gonna take some rounds to do it. But I think anyway is the one we're gonna have to worry about in this fight. Where in the hell is Adrian Broner and Keith Thurman? I think they should fight each other. Adrian Broner and Keith Thurman should have been rumbled. What happened to the kid, Gabe Flores? Greg, he done with Top Rank after losses. Gabe Flores. Not the young boy, what's his name? Oh, no, I'm thinking about the wrong one. Franchise Cruz, Savannah Marshall, who you got? Franchise Cruz, Savannah Marshall is going to be a great fight. If Franchise Cruz gets old overnight, then she will lose to Savannah Marshall because Savannah Marshall throws aqua punches, very long arms, really good height on her. You know what I mean? Keeps a good distance when she wants to. But Franchise Cruz, as we know, is a beast. She will maul you to death. If Savannah Marshall can't keep her off her, then it's going to be trouble. Ryan versus AB at 140 would go crazy. I would love to see that fight. I would love to see that fight. The Lomo fight gonna really show if he belong or not after he gonna have to fight Tank and Shakur. And I feel like Shakur got faster hand speed and tighter defense than Haney. Yeah, Haney just sizing out of 135, so he has to move to 140. Definitely great work at 140. Yeah, Haney gonna really have to, you know what I mean, step it up at 140. What's happening, OG Grad? Just supporting your movement from Brick City, Newark, by the way of Atlanta. Mad love to all my Philly fam. I would love to do some editing or collab work with you. I edit boxing videos, man. Oh, man, I appreciate that, man. Fuck with me on here. Hey, yo, hit me up on the gram and we could talk because I be needing help because I be seeing people having these real crazy, flashy videos and I don't be knowing how to do none of that shit. I probably could figure it out, but I'll be like, what? Hitting the like button gets you more visibility, and after a while, you can monetize. Oh, okay, I finally got my page monetized probably like a good, like a month and a half ago. So I've been up on that. I did my paperwork and all that shit. So now we just trying to get it rolling. Kid from Stockton at 135 is a top prospect till he lost, bro. I gotta see him, Gabriel Flores. RN, what's the deal? Greg a prime for prime. Matisse versus Maidana. Yikes. I think Maidana would have got him. I like Matisse though. What do you think about the news and rumors of Boots turning down Mean Machine fighting? Step up for Boozer. And how? I think I ain't gonna lie. I think Boots versus Mean Machine would be target practice. Even though I would like to see that fight though, because Mean Machine is tough. He's very tough. Yeah, but ain't no ducking going on. Jared Anderson versus Anthony Joshua. What you think? I think Jared Anderson need like 1 or 2 more fights, and he needs somebody to take him to rounds before you fuck with an Anthony Joshua. I'm not saying I think Anthony Joshua could beat him. I'm just saying I think he just needs a few more touches before you get a fight like that. That'll be a very tough fight. I got you. I will hit you up, fam, man. Check me out when you get off here. All right, I got you. Carbon 12 boxing. Get that paper, G. You're paying worth some money. I appreciate that. Anderson versus AJ would be a great step up for Anderson, but turns AJ into a gatekeeper. Real shit. Jerry Anderson versus Richard Torres, Olympic silver medalist. I think Jerry Anderson too much for him right now, for Richard Torres, but that's definitely a future fight for sure. It's definitely a future fight. Am I a light heavyweight? I'm any weight they paying at. Whatever they paying at, I'm making it. If they pay me enough to make 126, I'll make that. You know what I mean? If they want me to fight at 68, they paying, I'll be there. You feel me? I'll fight anybody anytime. Shakur versus Albert Bell. If the Jermaine Ortiz fight don't happen, I don't think Albert Bell could think with Shakur. Good fight though. Anderson versus Big Shot Shaw. That's a matchup. I do want to see that. I even mentioned that a while back. I do want to see that. What you think about Big Baby and Areola, Greg? I think he hurt Areola right now. I would like to see, but Areola in his prime, that would have been a great fight. I would like to see Jerry Anderson versus Andy Ruiz. Great fight. Gee, knock it off. What you mean, knock it off? They pay me enough. I'm making that shit. Who is the better overall fighter, Shakur or Boots? And who is more likely to be pound for pound king? Right now, Shakur is ahead of Boots when you say pound for pound because Shakur turned pro at 126. He up to 35 now. Boots turned at 47. He's still trying to get a title, so he a little behind when it comes to that. But the overall talent, I would give the Boots, but Shakur is ahead though. Yeah, G Hack the whatever weight champ. Yeah. What happened to Berlanga? Berlanga about to fight, I think, on one of these matchroom cards coming up in like probably a month. You feel me? Where the questions at, man? Berlanga versus Jared Hurd? Good job. Has anyone got back to you about your idea of sparring? No, nobody, not yet. Who should Canelo fight next? I said Canelo. Canelo should fight, to me, Benavidez, Boo Boo Andre, or Charlo Jamal. Who your top five all-time fighters that were underrated? Top five underrated fighters? I'm gonna say I'm about to make a crazy list of some of my fighters that I just used to like. It used to be this Mexican kid, right? He used to fight on ESPN. His name was damn. What's my man name? He had a funny name, man. I used to like this kid. He came up under Fernando and them. He was fighting at like 135, 140. I'm trying to think his name. I used to like Acelino Freitas from Brazil. Puncher. He'll knock you straight the fuck out. I used to like, this is just my crazy list. What's my man name? I'm forgetting names, bro. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. Boo Boo or Smoke Canelo. I don't know if it's smoking, but interesting fight, Greg. What's going on with Broner and Don King promotion? Anything yet? I think Broner gonna be fighting like the first week of June or something. James Toney, the best inside fighter, period. I can't think. I think James Toney, one of the greatest fighters of all time, bro. He's one of my favorites of all time. What you think? What you think about Jamel saying he would fight his brother for the right price? I don't like it. Is it some jealousy or no? I don't think it's none of that. I think it just be the first time we ever seen something like that, and that would actually be like on some making history type shit. What you think about Andy Cruz? I gotta turn on my notification. Didn't know you was live. Andy Cruz, I like Andy Cruz. I like the footwork I see from Andy Cruz. I like the hand speed. I like the precision punching. I think he a real good fighter for sure. I think he a great fighter. He just gotta get the ball rolling. I'm hearing that he turning pro in a 10-rounder from the gun bus. That's gonna be crazy to see. They gonna keep the work rate up past 6 minutes. Canelo gas out, you know it. Yeah, Canelo getting old, man. Can J-Rock become champion again, or does Charlo own the division? That's tough. I think from what I know about J-Rock could do it, but will he do it? I don't know. We gotta see what this next fight look like against Adames. I believe it's a title shot, so we'll see. Great piece. He used 3 different guards on your joint. Damn, why you still going in my cut, Mike? Damn, that's fucked up, Mike. You talking about baby bull? I used to like him too. Diaz. I used to like him too, but it was another one, man. It was another Mexican boy. I used to love watching him box, man. Cause he could box and he could brawl. His name was fuck, man. What's my dog name? The baby bull Juan Diaz. I remember him though for sure. I remember him. He from Texas. I remember him. But I'm talking about what's my man name? Cause he used to have his cut just like Fernando. Remember Fernando used to have that patch right here, and he had a little bit of hair falling. I'm trying to think his name. I can't remember his name. You think J Rock at 160? Yeah, J Rock at 160. You watch UFC? I don't get to watch UFC too much, man. But I like watching the highlights. They be getting fucked up on that joint. Greg, I would love, bro. Greg, I would love, bro, to meet you in person. I'm going to Philly in a month. Love to see you, Philly. Bozy, meet you in Bozy camp, bro. Hey, no problem, bro. Just let me know when you're around. That's the whole thing. Just let me know when you're around. I'm going to definitely make time. Cruz versus Keyshawn's great fight down the road. Yeah, for sure. J-Rock, one of my favorite fighters. I think he can be champ again. I think Boo Boo whooped Charlo. Has Chavez Jr. been a disappointment? I wouldn't say a disappointment because when you the son of a fighter that great, like come on, bro. How many sons carry on like that? Like if Michael Jordan had a son, you think his son really gonna be like him? If LeBron James got 2 sons, you think they really gonna be like him? Like on some real shit. They're not even as big as he was. You know what I mean? Yeah, Roy Jones was like some shit from another planet, bro. You gotta be real. Roy Jones in them days and times, bro, in the 90s, early 2000s, all that. Roy Jones from another planet, bro. Boo Boo definitely gonna move around more. Cruz versus Keyshawn, a great fight for Keyshawn on the show if he is who he say he is. Canelo. No, not Canelo. It's I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's gonna come to me, bro. Mexican boy. I used to love watching this boy fight, man. They used to, but they used to call him by his nickname. They used to call him by his nickname. I'm trying to remember his name. I'm tripping right now. And it's crazy because I was just talking about him the other day. Who you think the best Philly fighter known? Man, one of the best Philly fighters that the world never got to see was a fighter named by the name of Willie Boggs. Willie Boggs was a fucking beast, man. He got killed. He was 4-0. He was 4-0 when he got killed. No, not Salvador Sanchez. I'm talking about Salvador Sanchez. When he was fighting, I was a baby. I wasn't even able to watch him. I'm talking about Boots Mayweather's at 47. That'd be crazy. I don't know. That'd be crazy. Mayweather definitely gonna be on his bike though. Bro, I wish he'd be my first trainer in boxing, but till then I'll keep training myself. Where you at, Sean? What city you in? No, not Diego Corrales. No. Chocolatito, no. Paul Crow, I don't know. I think he about to fight. Yeah, I heard that somebody else told me that he Andy Cruz training in Philly, but I don't know yet. We're gonna see. The G Man was different for real. Joe McCollum for sure. How frequent are moles in boxing gyms? That can happen anywhere, man. That all that is a phone call. Somebody get on the phone, act like a hoochie. That's all that is. Yeah, Sanchez being champion at 17 was incredible. That's crazy. What makes a fighter one dimensional? I mean, he just only going about it one way. No adjustment game. I think Roger Mayweather was an underrated coach for sure. Roger was a beast. I hope one day I could stop by the gym in Philly. No problem. Blessings, brother. I appreciate your work, fam. My man, I appreciate that. I'm in Texas, San Antonio. Oh, all right, you over here on the other side. I'm trying to think. Hey yo, I'm trying to think, man. I swear it's gonna come to me. He used to fight on ESPN all the time, and then he had a couple losses and kind of fell off. His name was damn. Did you ever say you got who you got coming out on top at 135? No, I never really said who I think will win the whole shit, but not Johnny Tabiat. I love Johnny Tabiat too, but not Johnny Tabiat. His name was he never. I don't think he ever became champion. He went like 17-0, and then he lost, and then he like lost again, and it was like he fell off from there. But they used to call him by his nickname. They never used his real name. Yeah, heavyweight champion at 20 for Mike Tyson was crazy, for sure. I'm thinking of his name, bro. I'm gonna get it, bro. I swear to God. It's gonna come to me like soon as it's gonna come to me like on some shit when I'm ready to get off this shit. Does Barrios stay at 147 or back down to 40? I think Barrios should come down to 40 and join the Royal Rumble for sure. Pitbull Cruz is an animal. I love Pitbull Cruz. More likes than people watching. That's what I'm talking about. Smash the like button. I appreciate y'all, bro. Brian Vera. No, not Brian Vera. And not Vasquez. His name was what the fuck, man? And everybody was stamping him back then. All the old heads, the Mexican old heads was like, yeah, he the next one. Oh yeah, getting that mileage in for sure. Mikey Garcia. No, not Mikey. I know Mikey. His name was fuck, man. It's gonna come from me. Yeah, that's how we get our miles outside. I think Tank and Isaac Cruz gonna fight again. I think they're gonna get a rematch. Fundora gotta learn how to box. If Fundora learn how to box, he gonna be vicious. If I had to bet if I had to bet my last on a fighter at 35, it's gonna be Tank because the power. If I had my last to bet at 47, it'd be Boots because the combination. And I'm not being biased, but I'm just saying, y'all gotta see how this boy work in the gym. And then at 54, I gotta go Jamel Charlo. He just a dog. I'm gonna pull up to the dungeon soon. Appreciate that Cruz to get stopped and 9 if they rematch. That'll be interesting to see. He gave him a great fight the first fight. Top 3 promoters in the world. I mean, of course, top rank, of course, PBC. Well, PBC they don't count as a promoter, but we all know what's going down though. PBC, top rank, and probably the zone matchroom will take to beat Tank in his prime. Tank to beat Tank, you gotta be on point the whole fight. You can't fall asleep. Yeah, I mean you can't fall asleep, and you can't make mistakes. Too many mistakes. It'll make you pay. And you can't crowd your punches. You gotta keep Tank on the end of your punches. You can't get too close to Tank. Take the Boots over Bud and why? Boots over Bud only because I think the age gap, one reason. The age gap gonna mean a lot. The activity is gonna mean a lot. The power, the accuracy, all that is gonna mean a lot. And it's not that I don't think Terrence Crawford can't beat Boots. It's just like Boots just bring too much to the table. I think for all them guys at 47. I think Boots' best fights is gonna be at 154 on some real shit. Yeah, real shit. They gonna go up to 54. Bud is my man. Don't get it fucked up. Bud is my man. But Boots, like, I get to see him personally. Like y'all gotta see this shit, man. This shit not no joke. Y'all gotta see him train first. Like, see him train live first. And it's not the. And I ain't talking about the video clips. I'm talking about you gotta physically be there and watch the. You know what I mean? Just watch the session, and then you see if your mind changed. To be Tank, you gotta be Shakur. We gonna see for sure. I love Shakur though. I love Devin Haney. We gonna see. Tank just somebody asked if I bet my last dollar. I said Tank only because the power. I mean, power could get you in trouble and out of trouble. Does Tank beat Shane Mosley at 35? Wow. I don't know. That's tough to say. Tank Tank is has devastating punch. He has a devastating punch, but so did Shane Mosley at 35, and Shane Mosley lightning fast at 35. So we got to be honest. I don't know. Only trainer I've ever seen ready to throw hands. I don't be walking around like that. It just be stupid shit. I don't be playing with nobody. But it's other coaches that'll sock off on something. Boots ain't no, but he ain't get them fights here. Yeah, real shit. I got Crawford now, but yeah. I got Crawford now, but a year from now, he's gonna be beatable. Boots looked like a regular human in his last fight. Even still looking like a regular human, never sat down once in the corner and won every round. So I get what you're saying, but it's like, yeah. And when a guy is focused on being defensive, it is hard to get him. You know what I mean? And Boots, did he make mistakes? Hell yeah, he make mistakes. He a human being. I never said he was a mutant. He is a regular human. Fundora got a, PEDs, Mosley, Boots versus Jamel Charlo at 154. I think that's a good fight. That's a great fight. That made you my favorite, no cap, and I love Calvin. Real shit. I think Crawford stops Earl. I feel the same way. I think he'll stop Earl like in the 7th or 8th round. Boots versus Fundora would be a good fight, though. Real shit. The boy Zay, what's up with you? I could tell boxing burns inside Greg. That dog comes out of him. I seen you, big dog, one of these mitts. But Boots still got it. Yeah, we get it popping for sure. Can you tell us about how important lifestyle is in a boxer's life? Please elaborate. Well, this is the thing, right? That when I was asked that question, the fighters, I see a lot of fighters hanging out. Fighters, man, you gotta be 100% disciplined, man. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie, you can't fuck up because it's gonna show in the ring. Going to bed at a certain time, very important. Staying away from women, it's very important. Eating the right way, getting your exercise in there, training in the gym, all of that shit and it got to be daily. It got to be every day. Even if you take a day off, you got to do something. You know what I mean? But a lot of people try to cheat the game, but then it come back to bite them in the ass. I'm just saying that's how I feel. On Sparks last night, with a robbery on Sparks last night. I don't know what fight you talking about. Yeah, you gotta be religious with this shit. That's real shit. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to tell people. The way Bud is like an old head that moves like a young boy, but like a disciplined young boy. He ain't out here doing the nut shit. And Earl, and I don't want people to think I don't love Earl. Bro, I love what Earl Spence do in the ring. I really do. But I just think he'll pay for a lot of little shit he do. What's the best liquor? I don't know. There's a lot of good liquors out here. Canelo last fight. Yeah, we was talking about that earlier. I feel like Canelo was slowing down for sure. Chris Colbert shouldn't have won. I felt like Ryo had him, but Ryo ain't step on the gas. Oh, y'all talking about Steve Sparks. Yeah, I didn't get to see his fight. Remove weight and age, skill for skill. Who would win out of Canelo and Tank? That'll be an interesting fight because Tank coming from the southpaw side, skill for skill. I think Canelo will win the early rounds. Tank will win the later rounds. The three best cheesesteak spots in Philly, can't say. I ain't gonna lie, can't say. It's a lot of places in Philly can make cheesesteak because that's the food here. Like anything with bread, steaks, cheese, and shit. Like you can go anywhere in Philly, damn near, and get some good shit. Don't go to like no Larry. I mean, not Larry's. What's them Jones down South Philly? I don't even know their names. Them Jones be nasty. Is there anything that can replace road work? Not to me. Only thing I can say if you do a lot of sparring, but I can't say road work is the best thing, especially early in the morning, getting that good air. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Excuse my French. Canelo 32 going on 44. Does the big money to be made? Does the big money to be made between Mexican and black fighters prevent the best black fighters from facing one of another? One another? Ah, I don't really know. I think really the reason we seeing all these mishaps with the business is because is the guys who calling the shots. People think the fighters call the shots. They don't. It's the promoters. The promoters and the networks. They call the shots. Do you think Ryan was Tank tough as opponent? No, I don't think so. I think Isaac Cruz was Tank tough as opponent. Lamont Roach versus Hector Garcia at 130. Ordered by the WBA. That should be a good job. Lamont Roach been. I don't think he been too active though. That's a good joint though. But it's a lot of fights at 130. So why Lamont Roach? You got Larry Steaks. You got the Poppy stores. I mean, it's a lot of different spots. Ish Kabibbles, all types of shit like that. Chubbies. You got fucking, I don't know. It's all types of shit, bro. Philly, see what they don't tell you about Philly, it's a lot of food places, a lot. So it's like, you could go, man, that's the reason why I'm fat, bro. It's food everywhere in Philly, bro. I done ate so many cheesesteaks and shit in my life. I be eating Dominican food. Eddie Reynoso saying Shakur only beat Oscar Valdez by jabbing once or twice and then running around. That's just what he see. That's just what he see. But that lets you know about his IQ. That's what that is. That lets you know what his IQ hold. Josue Vargas, yeah, he need a new. Josue Vargas need a new setup. Roca and Boots, that'd be a good joint. I think he'll stop Roca though. G-Man versus Golovkin. Somebody gotta go. Somebody getting it. G-Man might get off early on Golovkin though, because Golovkin, he be trying to hit you with a big hook, big uppercut, something like that. But he be waiting, he be pacing, trying to get the right shot off. Marvelous Marvin Hagler in the middleweight. He probably number 2 greatest middleweight ever. Number 3, something like that. Do you think Ryan should call Lennox? I don't know. If Lennox know what he's doing. Yeah, but Tank wanting to fight Devin Haney ain't on Tank, to be honest. I'm pretty sure Tank do want those fights. But I'm telling y'all, bro, it's not the fighters calling the shots. They want us to believe that, but so that we don't focus on who really calling the shots. But I'm telling y'all. Who the best at 140? I don't know. 140 got a lot of smoke there. I ain't gonna lie. 140 smoky. Subriel Matias a beast. I like him though. I like Richard Hitchens. I like T.O. I like Josh Teller. I like Regis Prograis. I like Montana Love. I like it's 40 popping. 40 popping. You saying who calling the shots? The fucking promoters is calling the shots. The promoters tell you what to do, bro. Don't ever think the fighters calling the shots. Why you think fighters be like, why you think fighters always say this? They ask me to fight this one. I say, yeah, I don't turn nothing down. Why you think you gotta read in between the lines. When you hear shit like that, read in between the lines. They send me a name, I'll fight them. Why you think? All right, if the fighters ran the game, then why would they say that? Why would they say, "Oh yeah, they sent me a name," and I say I ain't turn nothing down? Why you think they say that? I don't turn nothing down because the fights get offered to them by the promoters. Promoters run the game, bro. Trust me when I tell you, the fighters don't run the game, bro. Trust me. Trust me, bro. He's the face of his promotion. He's the face of his promotion. Trust me. When the fighter say, I'm my own promoter, all that means is I'm keeping a bigger percentage. That's all that means. It's a lot of fighters that still don't know what's going on. Even if they sitting there in the room, they don't all the way know what's going on. You know how much money is involved in this shit? Think about it. All you gotta do is think about it, reading in between the lines. It's so much business shit that go. You would have to be like a fighter and a business major to even just start to begin what's going on. Like they don't know, bro. Trust me, bro. Even Mayweather, he didn't all the way know what was going on, bro. He went with what's popular. All right, yeah. The reason we believe that these guys are the bosses is because all the shit they be talking. But all the shit they be talking is so that you can pay for the fight. The matchmaker is part of it. The matchmaker don't got all the control, but a matchmaker is part of it. The matchmaker is the guy who finds the guys. You know what I mean? That's who the matchmaker is, the one sitting at home like, damn, this would be a good fight, damn. And then he called a promoter like, yo, what you think about this one? Promoter still got to say yes or no. You know what I mean? They just want us to. The reason they want us to believe is on the fighter so that they don't catch the blame. You know what I mean? They use the fighters, bro. They use the fighters as the fall guys, bro. So when the fights don't happen, he be like, oh, he ducking. Oh, this one ducking. Ain't no ducking because in the amateurs you couldn't duck. So your natural instinct is to go ahead and fight whoever's supposed to be the best, because that's what you already understand can make you the best. Is if I beat the best. So trust me, bro. Trust me. Because all right, think about it like this. So we got Tank, who's over PBC side, and you got Haney, who's dealing with Top Rank right now. Under his own banner, both of them under their own banners, Devin Haney Promotions, DHP, and GTP, Javante Davis. I mean GDP, Javante Davis Promotions, right? But they both being cycled through PBC and Top Rank. Now, imagine one of them lose. What happens? What happens if one of them lose? Stock drop. So if I'm trying to think of a term, I'm trying to think of something I could use, analogy I could use to. All right, let's say this. Let's say if it's all right. Okay, I got one. So let's say we racing cars, right? But this your first time racing. Let's say we racing. This your first time racing against these group of people, whoever these people are, right? And let's say you own 3 cars. You got your top car, you got your number 2 car, you got your number 3 car. Which car are you gonna bring out? And you don't know what you up against. You're not gonna bring your best car out. You're not gonna bring your best car out because what if you lose? If you lose using your best car, then you're gonna be like, dang, I just lost. I mean, now the car basically ain't worth shit now, cause you already knew you couldn't. You already knew you didn't know these guys and you ain't know what they was dealing with. So you gonna bring your best car out? No. You gonna bring your number 2 or number 3 car out. Now, if you lose your number 2 or 3 car, you could be like, all right, I raced against these guys. I know what they hitting for. Now I know what to do when I bring my best car out. You're not gonna bring so you're not gonna put your number 1 fighter up against the other number 1 over there because that may be all you have. You know what I'm saying? That may be all you have. Yeah, they got other names, but those guys falling off. Why you think we seeing Lomachenko fighting Devin Haney now? Because Lomachenko was once the best car. Now he moving along. All right, I'm gonna put my new car in there with him now, so that now he really look like the best car. Instead of putting him in with the best car over at PBC, because then damn, that might be the last of him. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's a timing game. It's really a timing game. And really what they be looking for is a hole. They be looking for a hole first. They be looking for error. Once they see error, then they be like, all right, boom, let's make the fight. That's how they do. But then sometimes they surprise us and they be like, fuck it, we gonna just do it. But look how long they made us wait for Pacquiao and Mayweather. Look how long they made us wait for that. Yeah, Geno's and Pats is horrible. They definitely horrible. I'm from Germantown, North Philly. A little bit of both. Exactly. You don't want to lose your best dog. So what they try to do is they throw in guys who they know could give you a good fight, and that'll let them gauge and see. All right, he not ready for this one yet. He not ready for that one yet. It's a big old game, bro. It's just like outside in the streets, bro. Canelo versus David Benavidez. I think right now Canelo looking the way he looked last night. I think David Benavidez will get him. So why wouldn't it be Tank saying Haney don't want the fight? Because that's just the build up. That's just the build. All right. Tank is the most dangerous fighter at 135. Why? Because of the southpaw stance, the speed, the power, the whole combination, right? Haney is a really good boxer, really sharp boxer. But let's be real. What's his best performance and who was it against? Let's be real. He not a big puncher. So Haney gonna say that Tank ducking him because it make Haney look better. It make Haney look better. It make Haney look better if he say the most dangerous guy in the division is ducking him. AD Conquest. It depends on what kind of headache you give me. The Morrell versus David is the fight to make. Yeah, I believe that fight will get made next year. What's up with you? Benavidez will stop Canelo. Canelo talk about internet multiple retirement. My bad. Retirement multiple times in the build up. He's already done with boxing in his heart. I think his body giving out. He ain't had a knockdown in 86 rounds. That's what I'm trying to say. If Haney loses the Loma, will become irrelevant. I don't think he'll be irrelevant, but I think he'll have to get quiet. Southpaw's running the game. I wouldn't say that, but tough. To me, Southpaw fighting a Southpaw ain't tough, but a lot of people make it tough. Haney fights the same every fight, never showcasing a third gear. That's what I'm trying to say. Tank is really the draw, but Haney gonna say that Tank's scared of him because it looked like, oh shit, if he right, you know what I mean, then what is it? But really, it's all build up. It's all build up, bro. Y'all gotta learn. Y'all gotta learn from the Mayweather Pacquiao, bro. Mayweather showed these dudes how to sell a fight. That's what he did. Show these dudes how to sell a fight. I'm trying to remember my man's name. I'm still forgetting the boy name. You gotta have an IQ to fight southpaw. I'm gonna tell y'all the I'm gonna tell y'all the trick, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the real trick. It's opposite sides. That's all it is. Where if you used to catching a shot from here, you have to start from here. That's all it is. It's opposite sides. Just practice opposites. Do a lot of shadow boxing in the mirror. If you gotta fight a southpaw, shadow box a lot in the mirror, and you'll get what I'm saying. That's all it is. It's just opposite sides. The shots is coming from the opposite sides. That's all it is. I'm telling you. It's not that hard to fight a southpaw. People just make it that hard because they come up with all these dumbass rules. Oh, your foot got to be on the outside. That ain't always true because sometimes the southpaw not going to always let you get your foot on the outside. That don't have nothing to do with it. You can still hit a southpaw fighter with a right hand from being over on your right side. If it wasn't for Dev's OG, he wouldn't be as hyped as he is, right? And who you think his OG learned from? You know what I mean? We got to be real. Hey, listen, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the love, man. I appreciate y'all showing the financial love, man. Keep fucking with me. If you fuck with me, fuck with me. If you don't, you know what I mean? You know what you could do. Appreciate y'all, man. Get with me. Thank you. I'm gonna come back when I remember my man's name. I'm gonna definitely post it on the gram. I'm gonna post a picture of him. I can't believe I forgot my man's name, but I'm gonna get with y'all, man. Thank you. Oh, remember I said I was gonna remember? His name was Panchito Bajado. Damn. Panchito Bajado. That's him. He used to fight on ESPN all the time. I used to love him. Mexican boy. Young boy. He used to be getting it in. Look him up. Panchito Bajado. That's his name, y'all. Damn. That was my favorite. That was one of my favorite Mexican fighters back in the day when I was a young boy. Panchito Bajado. I'll probably go live again. I'm going to make some more videos, but I'm probably go live again like Wednesday. Yeah, Panchito Bajado. Yeah, that was my man. Get with me, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate that. Sean Zittel. I'm going to check him out. All right, y'all. Get with me. Thank you.